Yeah, he's Pisces. He's actually a really nice guy. I think he was just drunk.
Have you ever got like a stage freeze?
Sure freaking did. And then somebody got it on camera and posted it. Woke up by myself again. My heart is broken and I'm feeling so sad. But I'm always smiling. I am performing out. It's not big venues or anything like that yet, but I get to do what I love and I get to do it often. And that's a blessing. And it's
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me one more time in Dreams Come True. Today we have a very special guest. She's a singer in the nights and a teacher in the morning with kids. So please let's give us the welcome to Sierra Sellers. Hey. Hi Sierra, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
You are so pretty.
Yo, no. You're so pretty.
I know.
You look like Miley Cyrus.
What? Oh my God, it's the first time somebody tells me that. Are you ready?
Yes, let's get into it.
Let's do it. Okay. Describe yourself in 3 simple words.
Ooh, okay. Chill, loyal, and kind.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Loyal and kind. I wouldn't expect that from a singer. I like it though.
I should be a diva, but I am not comfortable with it.
With diva?
With being a diva.
Why not?
I don't know. I literally, even when I'm recording songs, if I want to go back on a take or if I want to do multiple takes, I'm like, if that's all right with you, can I do it again, please? And everybody's like, Sierra, shut up. Just tell me what to do.
No. But there is a difference between a diva and someone respectful, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you can be a diva and being respectful at the same time.
That is true.
You
But
know?
I think when I hear diva, I hear the connotation of, like, difficult.
Well, I thought a diva was just like a diva, you know?
Yeah.
Like me. That's what I say.
I mean,
it's not
is.
something bad.
Yeah.
You're also from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And I had to Google because I didn't know where Pittsburgh is.
Yeah.
But it looks like a tiny New York with like a little like art and the city, the buildings. It's kind of like that.
Well, no. Pittsburgh is an old steel town. So the steel mills were really prevalent. And it was just like an industrial city. So it's more similar, I would argue, to like Chicago than to New York. It has a very rich culture there.
Like a lot of artists?
A lot of artists that were from there. And also just like a community. So like it's very welcoming there and supportive. Like I would never be able to move to LA and pursue this had it not been for the support I received in my city.
When did you move out to LA?
2.5 years ago.
And I know that you had like a goodbye show.
I
right?
did.
For like 9,000 people went there?
No, did you say 9,000 or 8,000?
I just say 1,000.
Yeah, well, I was about to say, did you hear 9,000? No. Just what, like almost 1,000 people. Yeah, that was just ticket sales, not even like guest lists and stuff like that. The fact that many people purchased a ticket
to see you,
to see me, and just show their support and like one last time was so special.
Special.
It made me feel just so loved and like I could really do it. Like, because Pittsburgh, being that it's a small city, get the city on your side. Like,
yeah,
it kind of feels like you're unstoppable.
Yeah, but you've been singing since you were like 5 or 6. So like you built yourself like a singing career over there. And then you start studying after your high school special, what was his name?
Early childhood education and special education.
Oh my goodness, that's so much.
Yes.
So many words.
Studied to be a teacher. Yeah.
So you can be a teacher. You write songs. Do you get inspired by these kids and by their stories by any chance? Or what do you write about?
I write about a whole bunch of things, but there's never been a child story that inspired me to like write. I write songs with kids and like we'll make up songs, you know, when we're just hanging out and stuff. But I know that my experiences with them make me who I am. So by some relation, they've inspired me.
Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, that was
What is that song about?
So it's Sophia's song. She has a bunch of great music out. A lot of it was centered around her experiences with men. And she was like, I'm so over talking about men. I need people to know this other side of me, the real side of me, where I'm a girl's girl. I like to hang out with my friends. I like to have experiences with my friends more than I do with men.
Are you gonna sing that one next week on the recording club, the
Nah.
live session jam?
I mean, maybe. No, I don't think I sent it to them, but if they wanted me to, I would.
Yeah.
Let's see if Sophia would be
If
down
you want,
to
I can
come.
sing the other part.
Oh,
Nah.
okay.
Just kidding. I don't sing. How do you feel about like your kind of like Clark Kent? Well, I'm trying to say Superman.
Oh,
What
Clark
is
Kent.
Clark Kent.
Yeah, Hannah Montana, Clark Kent.
Oh, Hannah Montana. That one sounds better.
No,
that one's easier.
It's hilarious that my kids have absolutely no idea that Cece or Miss Sierra performs at night and like wears makeup and dresses, and because I'm always in like baggy clothes and like my hair is like all.
I know, because you're like Miss Right, and then in the night you're like a rapper. You're like a badass. You're like Cardi B, you know? Like your last song. What is it? What is the name?
My Girls.
My Girls.
With
Yeah.
Sofia Galate. Yeah, that was fun.
It has a really good beat. You should go and watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go and listen, actually.
Yeah.
No,
Or
only
and
watch it. Yeah.
and watch
both.
it. There's a music video for it.
Yeah. What is your genre?
Neo soul, R&B, grown and sexy for sure.
What give you support and like make you change saying like, okay, you know what? I actually can do this.
Move to LA.
Yeah. Like move to LA, start your singing career.
All the support in my city. Like I played almost every single venue. So it wasn't necessarily a change of like, I feel like I can do this now. It was like, where am I going to go next? There's nothing here for me in Pittsburgh. There's not a music industry that's really.
You wanted like a challenge.
Me. Yeah, I wanted to push myself, and I was like, all right, I need to just do it.
Just do it. Do you feel that you already accomplished one of your dreams?
Yes and no. That sometimes I'm just like, wow, I cannot believe that I'm out here doing this. Like I am performing out. It's not big venues or anything like that yet, but I get to do what I love, and I get to do it often, and that's a blessing. And as far as moving to LA has forced me to get specific, because in Pittsburgh, my mentality was I'm going to get signed to a label, or I'm going to get a publishing or distribution deal, and that's gonna fund, my music. That's how I'm gonna make my money, and then I'm just gonna like pop off, like that's just gonna happen. And then I moved here, and I was like, oh, nobody knows me. Wait,
this is not Pittsburgh.
Wait, hold on. You're telling me I'm not kind of famous in my hometown? Like, wait, what? So
you're famous in your town?
No, just kind of famous.
Just kind of famous. I like it.
No, not at all.
Just my mom and my auntie.
Yeah. I worked really hard, and it's a very small city. So they're like, hey, you're that girl with the curly hair that performed at that bar that one time with me and my wife were there. And I'm like, yeah, Sierra Sellers.
Yeah.
You know it.
Sierra here.
And then I would just lie and be like, I got recognized. No, I didn't lie.
Have you ever got like a stage freeze? Like
Yes. Yeah.
No way.
Sure did. Sure freaking did. And then somebody got it on camera and posted it. And it was 100% not as bad as it was in my mind. Like when you mess up, you're like, wow, I should just quit everything. Like,
no.
Pack my bags, go back to Pittsburgh. No, it really wasn't all of that bad, but it was like mortifying.
Well,
so
but
embarrassing.
and how do you like, you just like took a beat and then like, okay,
yes,
I'm ready.
Literally. Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Who are your like inspired artists to create music?
Jill Scott and Erykah Badu, D'Angelo, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
I love when people tell me names about artists that I have no idea who they are. And they're probably super famous. And you say Stevie Wonder, I'm like, yes, I know that one. So far, since you moved out to LA, what are the keys for you to stay focused and achieving your dreams little by little? Do you have an agent? Do you look for an agent? How like this singing industry works for you to get to make your dreams come true, which is your dream? Become a full-time singer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely should look for an agent. I don't even know where to start with that.
You're killing me.
It's like, That should probably be the first thing on my to-do list, considering I don't want to work at a day job anymore.
Yeah. You don't want to work as a teacher anymore?
No.
No.
I would love for music to be my full-time thing.
I also know that you opened for Mac Ayres.
Yeah.
How was that?
Super anticlimactic. So he's fantastic. Fully in my mind, I was like, I'm going to open for Mac Ayres. He's going to meet me. He's going to watch the show, love the set, and like we're just going to start working together in my mind.
And did that happen?
No. Literally didn't even get to say hi to this man because he was working. I don't know why in my head I thought this man was going to stop his job to meet me, somebody in a city that, I'm sorry, he didn't sell out tickets.
What do you mean? What city? Pittsburgh?
In Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a very hard city to, like, Jay-Z and Kanye West came when, like, Kanye wasn't, like, horrible.
Yeah. He wasn't weird.
Yeah, I wasn't saying the craziest stuff. I'm like, Kanye, dude.
Yeah.
Come on. Bring it back. Reel it in.
Yeah, we lost him.
Anyway, that's another conversation.
Yeah.
But they didn't even sell out tickets in Pittsburgh. So, like, it's a really tough city. Like, people that sell out there are usually country artists.
My God, they didn't, but you did.
Yeah, no. Same thing when I went to Andy's WeHo and I met Anderson .Paak. Same conversation in my head. He's going to meet me. He's going to be like, wow, your personality is fire. Love your voice. Let's have a completely platonic professional relationship and, like, make music and be friends. I met him. He's like, nice to meet you. And then went on. It
oh my God.
was working. It just
I love it because you say that you're not a diva, but every time that you are trying to meet someone, you're like, he's gonna meet me and he's gonna say, oh my God, you rock, girl.
Yes.
I want to be your friend.
Yes. It's always that too. It's never like, I'm gonna change. It's like, no, they're gonna want to be my friend.
Oh
Why I think that, I have no idea.
Like, what is your best song that you wrote?
I like love songs. I'll be in my feelings. Yeah. Super romantic. Definitely about, like, unrequited love.
A name of a song? Do you have songs on Spotify?
I do. I have songs out. There's one song I really love. It's not as polished as I would like it to be. You know, artists, I always talk about, like, oh, it's not that great. We could have done better. Like, just the hardest critic. It's a good song. You should go listen to it. It's called Lonely. Yeah. It's called Lonely Feels. I wrote it about a breakup, how it was really difficult and, you know, I was going through it, but I liked feeling lonely because it meant that I was, like, growing out of this situation. It's a really pretty song. But my favorite song I've ever written, it's called Unspoken. And I wrote that on my trip to LA that made me decide to move here. And it's just about going out to a party, like, meeting somebody and communicating through body language and just having a good time. Like, it's not
okay.
Yeah. Woke up by myself again, thought it was a bad dream. That was Lonely Feels. Talking about, like,
I thought it was the other one because
no. Unspoken, because I'm smiling. I'm like, woke up by myself again, my heart is broken and I'm feeling so sad, but I'm always smiling. No, that wasn't the lyrics. But Unspoken is, keep that drama, got no problems, you ain't even my type, can't be simping and be pimping, out here living my life. That's that one.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. It's like music in my ear, literally. What do you think about, like, all these singers right now? They have a lot of personality, they have a lot of followers, that they are creating all this music and they're famous and they're doing tours, and when they take out the auto-tune, they suck at singing.
Yeah, they piss me off.
I like it.
They make me angry. I will say I'm still rooting for them. I'm still rooting for the young girls that are, like, entertainers, like, and they, because some of them do have really good qualities to their voice. They just lack experience. And if you think about it, like, the way stuff is now, Like, for example, let's say somebody starts to get popping on social media, right? But they don't gig. Like, I gig all the time, but they don't sing live. And then this label or management or somebody comes and snatches them up without preparing them for like live performances and like live vocals and how challenging that can be. But they just put them in these situations to make money, to get exposure, and then in time that practice and that experience comes and you get better. Like, there's a reason you see like J-Lo still taking voice lessons. Like, some people they're born with the gift, and some others they had to take, but like even the ones that are born with the gift, they had to take singing lessons because they can get better. But some others, they can just take singing lessons and get good voice, right? But I just wish, the reason why it pisses me off is because the industry sometimes, and this is as coming from somebody that doesn't actually, like, I'm not involved in the music industry for real. Like, I don't know anybody in a label, any of that stuff. But it seems kind of backwards. Like, they don't want to do artist development. They don't want to help you with like the marketing and all that stuff that costs money. They want you to come up with that as the artist, and then you also figure out that real talent later, and then they'll just use things like auto-tune and whatnot to fake it until it comes.
Fake it until you make it.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
Oh my God, that one was a hard one for me. You're not in the industry like deeply yet.
Yeah, I have a lot to learn.
Yes. So, and you're like 27. You're not, no?
30.
Okay.
Dirty 30.
You should.
Pew, 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 pew. I was very excited to turn 30 this year.
Really?
I was, yeah.
Did you make a big party?
By accident, I did, yeah.
That's great.
I didn't want to make plans because I didn't want the stress of following up with people and stuff like that. So I just went to this restaurant and I just texted people, and it was like a unicorn. Like, almost everybody came.
You're starting your new life, grown woman.
Yes.
So how hard do you think this dream is, and how important it is to you to not give up?
I think that since moving to LA, my dream has changed and evolved more than it has changed. So if you were to ask me when I was like 27 and living in Pittsburgh and what I wanted for myself, it'd probably be like signed to a label, superstar type thing.
Okay.
Now I'm learning all the different ways to make a living from singing, whether that's like writing for commercials, singing for TV shows, and like corporate gigs, things like that, gigging how I'm doing gigs now at bars and restaurants. And there's songwriting things you can do, like like commercial songwriting and things.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you basically, before you wanted to be Taylor Swift, Lady Gaga,
No.
Madonna. No. You want to be Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
Do you play piano?
No. Don't have a talent agency. I don't play piano. I'm not 27.
You know what? Let's just cut it.
Yeah, let's
huh?
just
let's just start over.
All right.
Did you get any experience so far where you felt disrespected as a singer, as a woman, as a person in a gig, and like things related to this career?
Yes.
Yeah?
For sure. I had a producer ask for feet pics. That was crazy.
Oh my God.
Right?
But he was gonna pay you for the feet pics?
I didn't get that far. It was actually hilarious because, I'm very chill. So he hit me up about music, and I was like, oh, yeah. Like, I had just moved out here. I was like, whatever. Just talking to him about the music and, like, our influences and all that stuff and, like, where I was trying to go with it. And then he hit me up from, like, same person but a different account on Instagram and was like, hey, so-and-so, would I be able to get some, like, feet pics? And I was like, wait, what? Like,
The hell?
yeah, what the hell? And I forget what I don't know if I asked, like, are you for real? And he was like,
why
only
the feet? I have better things than the feet.
I was like, are you for real? And he said, only if it's yes. And I was like, no. And then I was like, Also, I'm gonna block you now because you've made me feel uncomfortable. But like, I wish you the best of luck. And I didn't have to say that, but like, I was like, I don't want to make him feel bad that he made me uncomfortable. Sierra, like, who cares? He made you uncomfortable. Block him, move on. But
Literally.
I had one show when I was first starting out. This was hilarious. I had one show when I was first starting out, and it was at like a community day. So it was like a cookout vibe.
Uh-huh.
And I was singing in like a park, and I was singing just to backing tracks, and like the DJ, you just handed him like your flash drive, or you like sent him an email before, like plugged in your phone, like however it worked. And so I'm singing, I'm doing my thing. People are like kind of into it. Most people don't care. And all of a sudden, he like motions for me. Oh, sorry. He motions for me to give him like the mic. And I like reluctantly, and he grabbed the mic and he's like, yo, my bad, Sierra. We just got to make this quick announcement. And I was like, fire? Like, what's happening? Why are you interrupting me mid-song? So we're about to close up for the night. We got vendors in the back. He had a commercial break in the middle of my song. And I looked at my friends because I'm kind, loyal, and chill, but I will fight. So I looked at my friends like, did he just do that? And they were like, Sierra, like, chill out. And it was awful.
My God.
Yeah, I think he was.
How rude.
Yeah, he's Pisces. He's actually a really nice guy. I think he was just drunk. I've never had, but that was the craziest thing, the most disrespectful thing that has happened to me, like on a gig.
That's crazy.
I've been grabbed before too. I don't like, if you're on stage, if somebody's on stage and you know them, like I don't care how close you are. If my boyfriend like grabbed me or tapped me while I'm singing, I would be like, what are you doing?
He's super supportive, no?
Yeah, he's also a musician.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Okay,
so you guys like, you haven't made a song together?
No. We started to kind of do it. It's like one of those things, like neither of us want to make it weird. Like,
okay. Why weird?
Because making music's so intimate.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a different side of you. It's like a selfish side of you in some parts. So like to then also share that with your partner.
Oh my God.
Is like,
can you imagine like he is writing a song about like, oh, the weekend was so good. I met this girl, and you're like, what?
I'd be like, where's she at? I would be so mad. What's the word to describe it? Like, but like I've written songs about exes, like and stuff while we're together, just like about my learned experiences.
Okay.
And he showed me a song about an ex, and I was like, this is a really good song, but my feelings are hurt.
But the song is
good. But the song's super, like, it's like the artist in me thinks this is fire. Your girlfriend is super pissed.
Do you describe your style as a speaking on the beat? What does that mean, girl?
Some of my friends, Sophia being one of them, for the song My Girls, she was like, I want you to rap.
Okay.
And I can rap, but I don't describe it as rapping, because to me, I love hip hop. I love rap music.
Mm-hmm.
Rapping is if like I could come in here and freestyle for you.
Yeah.
I cannot do that. I
Try
can
it.
write. No.
I give you the beatbox.
No,
okay.
No. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
My beatbox sucks.
So does my rapping. We're done. Nope.
That's it.
Nope.
And scene. Tell me 3 dreams that you accomplished so far, and 3 that you will want to accomplish in the next 5 years.
Okay, so moving to LA, there were 2 places I wanted to sing, and I sang in both of those places. Opening for Mac Ayres, it wasn't a goal of mine, but
it felt like
it felt good. It felt really good, because I do love his music, and I'd played that venue before, but I had never seen my name on a ticket.
So could you give us an advance of like hint of what songs you're going to perform in the next jam that Alan is organizing?
Yeah, so I'll be doing some originals of mine, some older ones, some newer ones, maybe an unreleased. I haven't decided that yet. So, yeah.
Nice.
So that song Unspoken that I did on here, sang a little bit. I'll be performing that next week.
I love it. I'm going to have a full concert of Sierra.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
What does it represent to you that you had a space to perform your songs and like be singing around so talented musicians that they improvise music?
Yeah.
And what do you feel about like Alan just gave you this opportunity to you for this space?
It's sick because most of my gigs I'm covering other people's music. So it's a blessing to be able to come share like artist Sierra, not just like performer gigging Sierra. Like I came out here to do songwriting and be an artist. So it feels good to be doing that work.
One more question before you leave. Sierra.
Yes.
Do you think the dreams come true?
Yeah. Every day.
Thank you, everyone, for staying to the end of the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Please hit that button, hit the bell, and please follow my guest, Sierra Sellers.
What up? Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, at Sierra, SIERRA _ Sellers, SELLERS _ And yeah, you can catch me playing out in LA, all over the place. If you follow me on one of those platforms, you'll see where I'm at.
Exactly. And by the way, if you don't remember, I'm Camila, the host, okay? And follow me too, please. Camila Rule. Bye-bye, and see you in the next chapter. And that's it.
Okay, I practiced something for you.
Oh, nice. What? I love it.
Gracias por invitarme.
No, but like I had to do a third camera. Okay, let's do it.
Gracias por invitarme y espero que todos tus sueños se hagan realidad.
No,
Since you did the interview in English, I wanted to say thank you in Spanish.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.